Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Yeah! Mookie. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling good. What's up?
Everything all right with you?
Yeah.
You ain't too tired tonight, is you?
Nah, I'm gonna make it.
All right, bet. Well, tonight, Shorty called me Do-Rag Shorty. You feel me? I got the whole Taliban on my head right now.
Yeah, you look like Prince. Got a velvet crush do-rag, bro.
Stupid, yo. What's good with y'all? I'll be back at y'all with another reaction video, man. How y'all feeling out there? YouTube.
Yes, sir.
YouTube, how y'all feeling, man? Hope y'all staying healthy, staying blessed. Now, Mookie.
Yeah.
Back at you with another Formula One video, bro.
Okay.
You know we still digging deep into Formula One. Became one of our favorite sports, bro.
Okay.
We just learned about your boy Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
Family, your
That's
son.
my guy.
That's your man.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, right. So look, man, if y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. Send us links in on our Instagram, DUNSON Brothers. You feel me? Y'all want us to react to y'all videos, but bro,
What's up?
10 minutes of F1 facts.
Okay.
So we digging a little bit more deep. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Formula One for 20 years or 20 minutes, you're gonna learn something in this video. Here are a bunch of random facts about the pinnacle of motorsport. Feel free to add your own in the comments section below. Over the course of the sport's history, Formula One has seen 4 different logos, with the most recent being revealed at the end of the 2017 season. Sebastian Vettel holds the record for the most consecutive wins with 9. He did this during his dominant 2013 season. Just insane. Juan Manuel Fangio holds the highest winning percentage at 46.15%. The longest
Hold
F1
on.
race in history.
What that mean? Like his percentage of winning?
Yeah. 46 point something percent.
That's his percentage of winning.
I think so, yeah.
Let us know in the comment section, man. You feel me? We don't want to get this wrong.
Got the highest percentage.
Was the 2011 Canadian Grand Prix, which went for 4 hours and 4 minutes. The race was stopped for 2 hours due to hectic rain, and the rules have been changed since so that it can't happen again. Michael Schumacher and Lewis Hamilton hold the joint record for the most drivers' championships with 7 each. Will someone break that record one day? Maybe Max Verstappen, or will Lewis secure championship number 8? Spa-Francorchamps is currently the longest racetrack on the calendar at a whopping 7.004 kilometers long. Max Verstappen is the youngest race winner in history. He achieved this at the 2016 Spanish Grand Prix at just 18 years and 288 days old. Max replaced Danny Kvyat, who returned to Toro Rosso after a few questionable incidents, but it's safe to say Red Bull were pretty keen to promote Max. Luigi Fagioli is the oldest race winner in history at 53 years and 22 days old. He set this record at the 1951 French Grand Prix. Ferrari are the only team to have competed in every single season in Formula One. Enzo Ferrari would very rarely attend Grand Prix outside of Italy. In 2002, Michael Schumacher finished on the podium in every single race he entered. Absolutely insane stat. Max Verstappen's full name is Maximilian Verstappen. Every driver to compete with the last name Hill has won a Formula One championship. Graham Hill, Phil Hill, and Damon Hill. Leila Lombardi is the only woman in history to score a point in Formula One. She did.
That's tough. What's her name? Layla what?
We'll have to rewind that.
Yeah,
I
hold
know
on.
the first name is Layla.
A Formula One championship. Graham Hill, Phil Hill, and Damon Hill. Leila Lombardi is the only woman in history to score a point in Formula One. She did this at the 1975 Spanish Grand Prix. Rubens Barrichello holds the record for the most consecutive race entries at 326, spanning from the 1993 South African Grand Prix to the 2011 Brazilian Grand Prix. Formula One has recently gone big in the USA, and as of 2023, there will be 3 races happening in the country: Miami, Austin, Texas, and Las Vegas. But this has been a topic of debate.
Can we get some tickets?
Yeah.
They said, bro, they said
baby.
They say it's super hard to get these tickets though, bro.
For real, I believe
bro,
it.
they say it's nothing but like millionaires and people that's real important at these races, bro. I mean, I seen that in the comment section, but shout out to the female. I don't think she won a race, but shout out to her for getting that point though, bro.
You got a point, baby.
Shout out to her. That's tough.
recently, and the conversation about how many Formula One races one country should have has never been more relevant. What do you think? When Sergio Perez won the 2020 Sakhir Grand Prix, it was his 190th race start. Not only that, but Perez was in last place after an incident on lap 1 forced him to pit. When Nico Rosberg joined Williams, he achieved the highest score ever on the team's engineering aptitude test. Carlos Sainz supports Real Madrid. You can see how loyal he is to Madrid because in this video he refused to sign a Barcelona kit. The word formula means the set of rules the team...
That's disrespectful, ain't it?
No, it ain't disrespectful. It's called loyalty, babe.
That was a Barcelona jersey.
Yeah, why would I sign that, bro? Shout out to him, man. Don't sign no Barca.
For number one, I'm a Barcelona fan. Don't ever disrespect Barcelona while I'm on this platform. You feel me? Don't disrespect Barcelona.
Messi can get it.
Team agree to, and the one refers to the top tier. The teams literally follow a formula. The Ferrari F2004 was so good during testing that Ferrari were convinced something was wrong. The team launched a full investigation thinking the car was underweight or that there was a problem with the timing equipment. But no, the car was just that good. If you go to Albert Park, just by the pit exit, you'll see two statues, one of Jack Brabham and another of Alan Jones. Could we see statues of Mark Webber and Daniel Ricciardo in the future? Daniel Ricciardo's middle name is Joseph. Lewis Hamilton is an Arsenal fan. F1 drivers are athletes. They put their body to the test and undertake high levels of training and endurance. It's possible for them to lose anywhere from 2 to 4 kilograms during a race. The average cost of a front wing is $150,000. That's about the same price as a brand new 300 series GR Land Cruiser, my dream car. Alonso has a samurai tattoo on his back. Niki Lauda was born into a wealthy family, but they were not supportive of his racing ambitions. He took it upon himself to take out a loan and bought his way into Formula 2. The rest is history. It might be risky getting a loan, but not for Niki Lauda. When Sebastian Vettel won the 2008 Italian Grand Prix, it meant that Toro Rosso won a race before Red Bull themselves. When Mark Webber was in his early teens, he was a ball boy for the Canberra Raiders NRL team. He was also encouraged by his mum to get involved in as many sports as possible. Daniel Ricciardo was once the #1 ticket holder of his beloved West Coast Eagles AFL club in Perth. Being the #1 ticket holder is given to someone with celebrity-like status or someone that is well known to be sort of an ambassador for the football club. The Australian Grand Prix was once held in the city of Adelaide in South Australia. From 1985 to 1995, Formula 1 took to the streets of Adelaide for what was usually the last race of the season. Adelaide was a popular race among drivers and fans, often referred to as the Party Grand Prix thanks to the fun and vibrant atmosphere at the track and in the general city of Adelaide. Interlagos translates to between the lakes. The circuit is 4.309 kilometers long, and Valtteri Bottas holds the race lap record with a 1 minute 10.540. Ross Brawn paid just £1 for Honda before rebranding to Brawn GP before their unbelievable championship triumph in 2009. Due to the global financial crisis, Honda decided to pull out of Formula 1, and a management buyout led by Ross Brawn saved the day for the team's drivers and employees. Mercedes were chosen to power the cars as they were deemed the best fit and, on their debut in Melbourne, scored pole position and a P2. Brawn would win the championship in 2009, and one of the main key factors was the development of the double diffuser. A team on its knees turned into a fairy tale story thanks to some regulation loopholes. Gunther Steiner was actually born in Italy and holds a dual Italian and American citizenship. Gunther's first job in Formula 1 was at Jaguar in the early 2000s, before moving over to Red Bull and then eventually landing the Haas job. The US F1 team was granted entry into F1 for the 2010 season but never entered a race. The team was set to have a main base in Charlotte, North Carolina and a secondary European base in Spain. Financial issues plagued the project and US F1 was never fully off the ground. The team bought 2 trailers off Brawn GP, and these were seized by the UK High Court and sold on eBay. USF1 were fined £300,000 and was banned from competing in any FIA-sanctioned event. If you watch Lewis Hamilton's race start, you'll notice that he places his left hand on top of his steering wheel. Many pundits and drivers believe that he does this for better clutch control in order to get the best launch possible. Plenty of drivers have their own unique ways of doing things, such as Fernando Alonso's aggressive steering technique during the 2005 and 2006
He turned like that, I heard. But the way how the vehicle is and what we react to, bro, it's like you gotta turn like that, right? Remember, like you came and just
you gotta have some aggressive turns. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, you came and just press on the brakes like on some regular stuff. You gotta really.
Yeah.
Remember, I forgot what they said, bro.
It be seeming like some dudes just tap the brake and right, gone again.
Out of there.
Season where he won both championships, and Jean Alesi's hand positioning on the steering wheel during his career. Ferrari has their own Grade 1 test track, Fiorano. Enzo had it built to replace the outdated Modena Autodrome and for some personal enjoyment. The track has a full telemetry system, a skid pad, and a sprinkler system to simulate wet racing. Though, one area of the track was changed after Michael Schumacher provided some feedback. Mattia Binotto revealed that after Michael's first test at Fiorano, he approached Jean Todt and expressed his dissatisfaction with Turn 1. Ferrari understood that Turn 1 wasn't exactly like anything on the calendar at the time, and so it was changed.
Wow.
Lewis Hamilton wore a Michael Jackson-inspired helmet for the United States Grand Prix back in 2013. The helmet definitely stands out with some red, black, and white highlights. There's a picture of Michael on the top of the helmet and a leaning MJ on the side from the legendary Smooth Criminal music.
Is you okay? Is you okay?
Video. It's not the first time Michael Jackson was linked to F1. He has attended the Bahrain Grand Prix, a country where he lived, and here he is with Michael Schumacher. Be honest, did you expect to see a Michael Jackson paddock pass and a picture of him with Schumacher? Valentino Rossi probably could have been an F1 driver. Rossi switching to F1 would have been a huge deal, and it was definitely possible considering he lapped just 0.7 seconds behind Michael Schumacher during a test. Rossi tested for Ferrari multiple times, and he looked right at home in a Formula 1 car. Ferrari themselves believed in his potential, and a switch from MotoGP to Formula 1 could have happened back in 2007. The 2022 Australian Grand Prix had record attendance numbers. An estimated 419,144 people attended the event over 4 days, which broke the previous record of 401,000 back in 1996 at the inaugural event. Tickets were selling like crazy, and the event organisers set up extra grandstands to cater for the enormous demand. It was the perfect way to welcome F1 back to Australia, and since then, F1 has committed to Australia until 2035. I'm very happy. Ferrari sent Kimi Raikkonen his United States Grand Prix winning SF-71H. It was Kimi's first win since the 2013 Australian Grand Prix, and he shared the moment on Instagram. It was a pretty iconic win for Kimi. Not only was it his last, but his only win at Ferrari during his 2014 to 2018 stint before being replaced by Charles Leclerc and moving to Alfa Romeo. And the Valencia street circuit currently sits abandoned. F1 raced in Valencia from 2008 to 2013 and was quite the venue. A very flat circuit with plenty of unorthodox sections. The track was set to alternate with Catalunya to host the Spanish Grand Prix, but the deal fell through. The track didn't offer many overtaking opportunities, but 2012 was one of the best races of the season, won by Fernando Alonso. The track currently sits abandoned and in a wasteland-like state, and you should definitely check out this video where Tomo, Eldas, and Hayden went exploring at the circuit. So there were some random facts about Formula 1. I hope you learned something. I guess this video caters to everyone, no matter how long you've been watching the sport, so I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to follow me on Instagram for some...
Wow. I learned something.
What you learned, man?
I learned that a female scored a point in a pool full of sharks. She still got her.
That is tough, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She pulled up with her gear, like, yeah, looked at me, I looked at you. It's time to go, but yeah, bro. Definitely learned a couple of interesting facts.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. At least like 60 or 70% of the video, I still was lost trying to figure out who is this person, what track is this. So I just feel like me learning the sport and me just keep watching it and learn things, like stuff start to click to me after a while. Like, you feel me? Oh, you remember that video? On that video, that was the track on that. It just, so the more I dive deep into it, y'all, the more I just learn. But the most interesting fact for me was Lewis Hamilton with the Michael Jackson thing.
I don't think that was Lewis Hamilton.
It was, bro.
That was him?
That was Lewis. Yeah,
had the Michael Jackson
helmet? Had the Michael Jackson helmet. Lewis Hamilton, bro. Yeah, so that was one of the most interesting facts to me. And the 53-year-old man winning the championship. That was crazy.
Granddad out there schooling the young boys.
Right, that was that was tough. But look, bro, any more Formula One videos y'all want us to react to, please comment down. We still learning, bro. Still got more videos to actually react to. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here, Morty?
Yeah, I'm saying appreciate y'all stopping by, man. Love as always. Stop by again.
Facts. Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. I'm Nick Dunson.
And I'm Mookie Dunson.
And we out, baby. One.